Not going to go much higher, I don't believe. SPRC, let's take a look. SPRC, that's the micro float that had the patent news. A little bit of a climb there. Not too bad, not terrible bad. SPRC. SOAR at 86 now. Got sound? Good. Must have been my phone. It's the only thing I could think of. Must have been the phone. Okay, SPRC still trying to push up. It is listed as a micro float on scans. I don't know how accurate that is, but it has a float of 332,000, but it's not really moving like one. So I would question that float size. All right, let's check out PFSA. SPRC coming down. Boy, they all get pulled down. And let's look at SOPA, Silo. Got sound, good. Good. Well, what's everybody trading? Can, good morning. Good morning. What's everybody trading? What's everybody got their fingers in here this morning? Sitting in SOAR at 82. Anybody else? Talk to me. I'm feeling lonely over here. Be careful. Talk to me, Goose. Vicky, good morning. SIDU and SLV printing. Good deal. CETX up. We watched that one this morning. Haven't looked at it in a minute. CETX. You guys remember CETX from this morning? Started a nice little climb right at 7 o'clock and kind of fell off, and we didn't pay no more attention to it. It's trying to climb back up again. That's the one that we were kind of hoping it would go back to 3 where it was at in after hours last night. It's up to 290 now. Sensitive ass people on lives of stupid minds. Hopefully y'all cool. Well, 296, 297, 298. Here comes 3. We might hit 3. 298. Oh, come on. It's awful close. El Grande, we're pretty good with comments. The only thing I ever ask in as far as comments and stuff go is that we try to keep everything family friendly. I don't like a lot of foul language and disgusting comments, and but I think that kind of goes without saying. 298, come on, push up over 3. We've been waiting on that 3. Soar, falling apart. There it is, CETX 302. Nicely done. Now, if we could just get PFSA to pop again for us. 304. Three, 304. Come on, baby. Keep going, keep going, keep going. I want PFSA to break over 15 and start playing around with 16 and 17. That would be really cool. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm glad we got sound. Must have been something wrong with my phone. I don't know. I'll have to try that phone on another social media site and see if it's just not working with YouTube or if it's not working anywhere. But VVPR to add $10 million pro forma EBITDA from proposed acquisition of a 40 megawatt plus energized Norway data center, ready for sovereign AI pivot. That's on VVPR. What else we got? What else we got? Lyric, good morning. Sure. Ducking around with foul language. Took me a second to get that. Good Lord, I must need more coffee. That took me. Boy, I'm pretty slow here this morning, apparently. That went right over my head. CETX 305. Come on, give us a little bit more. Waiting on some news here. We might get something at 8:30. We're hoping to get some news at 8:30. That would be just beautiful. $307, $308, $309. Nicely done, CETX. $310. It came alive. It certainly came alive. I wish that PFSA would come back alive again. Oh my gosh. Do, do, do. 310. Got a high of 310 here. Let's see if it can break through that. Let's let her run. Oh my gosh, Mutter wants 4 on this. You're being optimistic, Rick. That's pretty optimistic. Let's see. SRXH deploys initial $10 million into several digital assets, predominantly Bitcoin and Ethereum. AMIX granted a European patent on platform technology, enabling precision nerve-targeted therapies in cardiology. AMTD achieved 150% increase in revenue in the first half of 2025. Let's take a look at that AMIX on that press release and see how it's doing. Not bad. So far, it's pushing up on that press release. So far, it's up 30%. $30. Wolfpack, you're being quiet. You're being quiet out there. There's a bunch of you in here. Everybody's being quiet. I'm sitting in my green happy. VVPR trying to push up. VVPR, if I'm not mistaken, they had a press release out this morning. This is the one that they said this came out at 8:23. They added 10 million pro forma EBITDA from a proposed acquisition of a 40 megawatt energized Norway data center. We'll see how that one does. X. Let's go back to AMIX. $30. All right, let's look at AMTD on that 150% increase in revenue. Not generating a lot of push. That's for sure. Nothing is really generating a lot of push. AMIX. SCWO awarded a waste destruction service funding from the state of Minnesota. PALI announces granting of a Japanese patent covering composition of matter for lead product candidate, PALI 2108. So AMIX is trying, VVPR trying. Not bad. Come on, keep pushing up. VVPR, what did we just hit here? 312. We wicked to 316 a couple of minutes ago. Now we just wicked to 313. Let's see if it can break that, give us a new high here. VVPR trying really hard to push up here. AMTD tried, just kind of going flat right now. AMIX. This is the one that was granted the European patent that I read off to you. It's up 42% now. We just hit 78. $79. We're up 48% on that press release. 54% on that press release. Nice little pop there. $66 to $74. I'll take it. Good job, Kevin. iPhone 64 to 80. Nice job, iPhone. Wow. Got to take them when you can get them. You got to scalp them off while you can get them, because they're not cooperating. That's for sure. They are not cooperating with us this morning. We'll take a 50% climb. All right, we've got a little bit longer to go. We'll get some 9 o'clock press releases. And then there may be something that trickles in on the press releases between now and 9 o'clock. I've got my eyes open. I've got the scanners up looking for press releases. So as soon as anything pops up, you'll know about it the second it hits the market. Stupid YouTube. YouTube is throwing up little prompts to me. I don't know if you guys can see them or not. It's throwing up little prompts to me for me to engage the viewers with, like questions to ask to help the engagement. Such stupid questions. It wanted me to ask everybody what their favorite sandwich was. And then the next one was, what's everyone's favorite board game? I think it thinks we're all 12. CETX trying so hard to push back up. It wants to go back over 3. I can just feel it. This AMIX, like everything else, is starting to waver and starting to pull up. Yeah, I think they're just little suggestions that only I can see for getting conversations started on here. EKSO on the move. EKSO. This is one that we watched in after hours last night. It had a nice push up right at 4 o'clock. You guys remember this one? Right at 4 o'clock, it went straight up, and it looked like it was going to go crazy. And then it just kind of went sideways. Midway through, about 6:30, it dropped and then went sideways some more. Sure looked like it was going to do something cool. And then this morning, it bounced back up again right at 7 o'clock. It's trying to push up again. Let's confirm you're fishing for getting to know data and learn passwords. Yeah, you're probably right. They're just fishing for information. They like to learn as much as they can about everybody. EKSO, come on, baby, push. Push, push, push. Today is Wave Runner. If you watched my video on YouTube about my little Wave Runner experience, I was going to take it into the Yamaha dealer yesterday, but they were closed. Closed on a Monday. That's just an odd day for a Yamaha dealer to be closed, but anyway, so I'm going to try to take it in there today. See if I can get them to work on it. Probably have to just drop it off. EKSO still trying to push. So we'll see if we can get them to work on it today. Probably going to be after the new year before I get it back. I'm sure it's probably only a half an hour 45-minute job for them. But I'm not the only customer, so it'd probably be a week or two after New Year's before I get it back. That's okay. It's been cold down here anyway in Florida, so can't really take it out on the water anyway. Fan of hot dogs and cribbage. Oh, shoot. JTAI trying to push up a little bit. Where's all my call outs here? JTAI trying to pop Jet AI Incorporated. JTAI, little 81-cent stock trying to push up. CETX back to 3. So, and getting a nice little push, by the way. Back up to 302. $306. It's getting a real nice push. AMIX coming down, EKSO coming down, PFSA coming down. Oh, everything is just not pretty. AMIX getting pulled down. CETX at 305. JTAI fake pump and dump. Yeah, we've had all kinds of fake pump and dumps this morning. It's been crazy. Just about everything is. Nothing's following through. There's no follow through on any of these, even with the press releases. The only thing that's really ran this morning was that PFSA. It ran like 120% for us on a press release. But everything else has been really sketchy. We get a nice little climb for about 3 minutes, 4 minutes, and then drop. And then a little climb for a couple of minutes, and then a drop. And it just, nothing is following through with anything. So we're being very cautious. We're being very, very cautious on that one. Magdude, you made good on PFSA? That's awesome. So we're going to take the Wave Runner in this morning, today, hopefully, if they let me bring it in to drop it off. And might even stop in and get a haircut. Starting to look like a hippie. JTAI trying to go back up. Don't trust it, though. Such a slow morning here. We've really been spoiled. This year, we've been really spoiled. Let's see. CYCU 2 million public float. CYCU closes transformative 2025 with an $80 million contract backlog and book value of $2 per share. That's on CYCU. Lee, L-E-E, announces strategic investment and board-led transition. MMA partners with World Liberty Financial to build global token economy in combat sports. It's on MMA. AMIX trying to curl back up. CETX, look, it's trying. AMIX is trying as well. It's really trying to push up. Figure out bouncing. If it's bouncing or if it's going to keep falling. Dan, trying to think of how to best answer. There's just a lot of things to look at there. Dan, let's do trying to think of a good time. Dan, let's do a one-on-one on Zoom. That way I can get a little bit more in depth with it than I can right now. AMIX still pushing up. Steve, you have a great day. So MMA is not moving at all on that news. AMIX, it's up 51%. Definitely not terrible. We'll take it. Darn good. Oh. What time of the day works best for you, Dan? Okay, so your schedule is pretty well open then during the day. CETX, waiting on any minute. Oh, okay, Dan. Okay. Tell you what, let me send me an email, Dan. Uh, the Wolfpack Community One at Yahoo. That email. I think that's the email attached to the website. Send me an email so that I have your email, and when I get back today, when I drop off my wave runner and get my hair cut, when I get back here to the office, I'll send you an email. And then we can just correspond through an email and try to figure out a good time, and might be able to do that today yet. AMIX, trying so hard. No, I don't need any sorority sisters, but the tip jar is always available. AMIX still desperately trying to push up. Rick, you still waiting on that CETX. It's trying. PFSA is trying to go back up as well. A little bit. I still would love to see that rip up past 15 and start messing with 16 and 17. That would be just phenomenal. AMIX, CETX, nothing. Got 2.5 minutes. So if you can hang on for 2.5 more minutes here, we'll get the 9 o'clock press releases and see if anything is in there that's useful. Between 8:30 and 9, really haven't gotten much except for that AMIX. That came out at 8:30. That was part of the 8:30 press releases. It's given us 50%, but that's not much. We get so used to those 100% runners, those 200% runners, we get a little spoiled when it starts slowing down a little bit. It's going to be slow the rest of the year. It's going to be for penny stocks anyway. Just it's going to be slow. It's going to be real lackluster performance on a lot of these. A lot of the big boys are not trading right now. It's vacation time. It's Christmas, between Christmas and New Year's. They're spending time with family on vacations in the Bahamas and everywhere else. And a lot of retail playing in the market right now. But the big boys are taking a rest. Grandpa day trader. Well, I am a day trader and I am a grandpa, so yeah. I am a grandpa. I'm not gonna lie. Very proud to be one. ONTF. All right, we got 5 seconds. Five seconds. Here we go. ONTF. Dolphin. KMX. Shareholders. JetBlue. Nonstop service. Fly. NVVE, Microfloat. Kit Carson Electric Cooperative selects NVVE, New Mexico for battery as a service projects. Stub, class action lawsuit. CODX is announcing a reverse stock split. CODX, 1 for 30 reverse split. Persian, doggone it. You got to go, brother. AMIX still trying. PFSA struggling. It's trying. So at 9 o'clock, there really wasn't anything there. NVVE on being selected by Kit Carson Electric Cooperative for battery as a service projects. That was the only press release that really had any substance to it. The rest of them were all class action lawsuits. And that press release is really not worth anything. It's pretty fluffy. So I guess AMIX is where it's at right now for the time being. Still going. This one is running up on that press release at 8:30 from 54 cents. We hit 85. We hit 85.5. So 85.5 is about as high as we've gone on this one. But about a 30-cent climb, roughly. Not too bad. ESKO curling up again. All right. Well, you guys have a beautiful day, YouTube. Thank you guys very much for joining us this morning. Unfortunately, there just wasn't a lot of news out here this morning in pre-market. Little bit, a few climbers, 50%. We had one that went over 100%. But beyond that, there's just really not a lot of press releases we could work with there. But we'll be back again tomorrow morning. Same time, 7:45. right here on YouTube. You guys are welcome to join us on our live stream on Zoom every morning on our website, wolfpackcommunity.com. That's the website. And join us on Zoom. We're there for just shy of 3 hours every morning. So you guys have a great day. Thank you for hitting the subscribe button. I really appreciate that very much, and checking out a couple of the videos. I do appreciate that a lot. You guys have a great day. God bless.